Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's wee Paddy from across the shuck, and you're very welcome back to the channel on this lovely Sunday day. I'm just waiting for grandchildren to arrive, but I wanted to squeeze this wee video in because I'm not sure how long they're going to be here. Um, this is just a fantastic video. I've been dying to do this video. It's special in a couple of ways. One, it's a little knife. This is it, that I bought in this beautiful little box, which is just over 3 inches long. Beautifully made. Look, you can see it. It's a lovely made little box. And it's a George Wolstenholme, as you can see, the IXL, Sheffield, England. And it hides an absolutely beautiful little gem of a knife, which we're going to see. I'll set that up there because I love the little box. It really gives authenticity to this beautiful knife. And it's a tiny little knife. It's peanut size. But the nice thing, that the second part of it is my friend David Ravlin, who often, if you've seen in my channel, sends me some beautiful slips he makes. He doesn't do it for any profit or anything. He just makes them and gives them to friends. The quality of his work it just seems to be getting better every slip, to be honest with you. This is just beautiful. He had made a slip for his daughter, and it was a beautiful little slip. And I asked him, would he mind making me one with this little, his daughter drew this little picture of a little girl with a headband just skipping along there. And he decided to use that, and he made a stamp, and he's put that on his shields, or on his sheaths now. His name's David Ravlin, Sallops in England, I believe. And I asked him to make me one for my granddaughter, and he did, and he made an absolutely beautiful one. You'll see that shortly. I haven't had her down to make a video on it yet. Um, but he sent extras, which really makes me feel guilty. Um, but I just this knife came at the sort of same time as this slip, and it just is perfect. It is perfect, and it's one that I'm going to carry. It's what you would call a fifth pocket knife, but really this knife was made in the era when, a pocket fob. Men would have carried their watch on a fob and they'd hung a wee pen knife off it. It's just the history in that, and then this beautiful slip. And he also makes these lanyards, which is just gorgeous, really is gorgeous. So I'll show you the knife before I start wittering on. But honestly, that little slip makes this knife just complete. Look at this beautiful mother of pearl. It is perfect in every way. Now, whether you'll get the colors, yeah, you can sort of see them. It's brighter in real life, obviously, but your purples, your blues, it's just beautiful. And this didn't cost a whole lot of money. I think it was about £38 delivered. But I just found, look at the fit and finish. It just literally hasn't been used. It was old stock in, new stock. It was new old stock. That was a real difficulty for me to get out. And let me tell you, I'm going to show you the blades on it. It's two blades. It's a little pen knife. I cut the nails, and it's quite fine to get them out. Look at that for the little pen on it. You got your George Wolstenholme stamp there. I'm not sure when this is from. I think probably 50s or 60s, but maybe if somebody's in the, it might even be, it could well be much older. I'm not cutting the nails that short again. I really cut them short, and I find that really difficult to get into. But look at this as a beautiful little pen knife. And it is absolutely razor sharp. It is good. It's so thin, it couldn't be anything else. Do you know what I mean? It couldn't be anything else. But what a beautiful knife. And the nice thing with this clevis at the end of it, which would have hung on your fob or whatever, the larger blade is at the opposite end of it. So when I'm holding it, it gives me that little, I can literally just pull that in there and I feel as if I've got a 4-finger grip. It is beautiful, never been used or cut. Slight little marks there for people like myself pushing it against the side when they're opening it. But it's going to be a user. I mean, it's brand new. Why wouldn't you listen to that snap? Listen to this snap. It's just fantastic. Beautiful little knife. And it's just, I've recently sort of started to appreciate mother of pearl for what it is. And, you know, it is just beautiful. It took me a long while to appreciate it, I'll have to say. But for such a tiny little under 3 inch knife, and in this beautiful slip, put that in there. Oh, there you go. It is just, isn't that just, that is a gentleman's carry to a wedding. And honestly, I mean, I know I think people neglect to remember that back in the day, these sort of little knives were used. They were just used. They were proper tools. Whereas we tend to think of them now as, oh, that's of the past and all. These little knives would have done so much work. And it's just everyday work, like cutting open a letter, opening a letter, or whatever you wanted to do with it. And that wee blade is just like an SD blade. And we all carry SD knives, the Swiss Army SDs. That's as big as that, and it's actually even thinner and sharper. So it will do so many jobs in your day. Uh, just to bring this out to somebody asked you to open something, what a beautiful thing to bring out. And it's a great, listen, I just love everything about this little knife. Listen to that. And it's just part of the collection now. And I'm trying to build up, you know, the way I say, if you got 5 knives, it's a collection. Well, I'm on my way with the mother of pearl. This is the first one I had bought, and I bought this ages ago, and it's starting to go. You can see where it's starting to dull up. And if there's anybody can tell, is there a way to brighten that, re-brighten that? Because this is JSM initials on it. It's one of those things. This is an all silver blade made of proper silver, sterling silver. There's the marks to prove it. And I must just check and see what that would give me the age of it, wouldn't it? I am a Dumbo. Yes, I'll check the age of that. So it's a full silver knife. Now it had been used, but I just thought it was in perfect condition, and I loved having it in my collection. So there's not much snapping in it. Maybe if I give it a soak. Can I soak mother of pearl? This is questions I'm going to ask you anyway. Can I soak mother of pearl down overnight in some mineral oil? Will that do the mother of pearl any harm? If anybody knows who has done it, please let me know, because I would love to just soak it down. Look at the back spring. Isn't that just, look at that. It is stunning. So I really loved this little knife. And then to make it up to a threesome, I think it was last year I got this one, maybe even this year, I can't remember. This is a fighting rooster mother of pearl. There we go. Fighting rooster. Beautiful mother of pearl on this. It is just vibrant. Really vibrant. And this was, well, I can't even remember who I bought it off, but this must have been the old stock because it had never been used. There's not a mark, you know, even where you'd set the bolsters down on the table and there was nothing. It's just a super knife. Now I have carried this as well. Lovely, lovely little carry for a nice little posh carry, just to make you feel good. You've got something in your pocket that is useful. It can be used. And I have to say, like, these two are just naked. This one has the shield. I much prefer the naked, to be perfectly honest. But it's you know, it's like the mother of pearl is like a virgin white, if you want to do with it, but it has got that glimpses of colour all the way through it. And it moves. There's so much movement in it. It's just stunning. So there we go. I've got 3 on the way to a perfect collection of mother of pearl knives. What do you think of it? Would you carry this in a little slip like this and use it? Oh, why wouldn't you? Please, please don't sort of hide these sort of things away. People need to see them, and if we don't carry them, people don't see them. So please, if you've got something that's as beautiful as this, carry it. Just carry it and let people see it. Show it off. And when you get somebody who can make you slips like this and lanyards, it's perfect. This is the modern side of a lovely old knife. So there you go. David, thank you very much for the slip. And I got this, you say, off Etsy. And sometimes Etsy, you can just be there at the right time and pick up a bargain. That's what these two have come from Etsy. I can't remember where I got that. But that's nothing new for Paddy not to remember something. Take care, everybody. I'm away for a cup of tea. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye now.